During normal operation of a chlorination facility, the system should be periodically inspected to check routine operations, perform preventative maintenance tasks, and verify the safety and security of the facility. Preventative maintenance operations should be conducted according to manufacturer's guidelines. A minimum of at least 2 people, each equipped with proper respiratory and eye protection, are recommended when working with chlorine systems. One person should be the backup and remain outside the chlorine room during all changes and maintenance operations. In many cases, a 3-member team is recommended for proper safety or when containers are being changed. The greatest opportunity for a leak to occur is when changing cylinders or ton containers. Always follow the recommended Chlorine Institute procedures for connecting and disconnecting chlorine storage tanks. If your system uses vacuum regulators attached directly to cylinder valves, consult the manufacturer for specific connection and disconnection procedures. Begin by closing the cylinder or ton container valve to a torque of 25 to 30 foot-pounds. This is equal to 70 pounds of pressure on the end of a 6-inch valve wrench. Let the chlorinator draw remaining gas from the line. Wait for the pressure in the system to drop to 0 psig. If the pressure won't drop to 0, further tighten the valve. Never tighten a chlorine valve to more than 50 foot-pounds. This can damage the valve. Use only an appropriate wrench. Never use an extension or cheater bar. Close the appropriate downstream piping system valve. If pressure remains at 0 psig, remove the yoke from the valve. Replace the valve outlet cap, ensuring that an outlet gasket is in place. Place a valve hood or bonnet on the container and mark as empty. To attach a new container to the system, begin by removing the valve hood or bonnet. Check that the packing nut is hand-tight and that the valve is closed before removing the valve outlet cap. Examine the cap and valve face for damage or debris. Place a new gasket and connect the yoke with an appropriate wrench tight enough to make a seal. Do not over-tighten. Open the container valve briefly to charge the line and then close the valve. Using vapors from a wash bottle containing ammonium hydroxide solution, check for leaks around the valve and connections. A leak will generate a white cloud in the presence of ammonia fumes. If no leaks are detected, open the valve 1 full turn and open the downstream piping system valve. Check again for leaks. Care must be exercised when working with valves and yokes. Never force a stuck valve or use a cheater bar, and always use new gaskets when connecting the yoke.